Tajikistan.
Tajikistan, the only debutants in this edition. Tajikistan sealed their place by winning Group F in the final round of qualification. So they will be now in Group A. Sunwen, would you please take the position of Tajikistan?
A3.
So Tajikistan will be placed in position 3 of Group A. Thank you very much. Next ball, please, team.
India.
Runner-up in 1964 edition, India have qualified for the consecutive edition for the first time. So let's see where India is in the next spot, Group B.
B4.
India will be placed in position 4 in Group B. Excellent. Team.
Hong Kong, China.
Hong Kong, China, the first ever host of this prestigious tournament. Hong Kong, China returned to AFC Asian Cup for the first time since 1968 and are poised for their 4th appearance in Qatar. So they are in Group C. Memol, would you please take one ball and see which position?
C3.
C3. Hong Kong, China PR will be in position 3 in Group C. We move on to the next.
Indonesia.
Indonesia were co-hosts in 2007, will be making their 5th appearance. Right, Memol, one more from your side to determine in Group D.
D2.
So they will be placed, Indonesia will be placed in position number 2 in Group D. We move on next. Ball in pot 4.
Malaysia.
Malaysia, who were co-hosts in 2007, are appearing at the AFC Asian Cup for the 4th time. Yoshimi-san, please.
E2.
Malaysia will be placed in position number 2 in Group E. And that leaves Tim, the last ball in the pot.
Thailand.
This will be Thailand's 8th appearance, and they made it to round of 16 in 2019. So let's see which position they will be in Group F.
F2.
So Thailand will be in position number 2 in Group F. So that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes pot 4. And thank you very much. And we now move on to pot 3.
Vietnam.
Vietnam reached the quarterfinals in the previous edition in 2019 and will be making their 5th appearance. So let's look at the position of Vietnam in Group D.
B4.
So Vietnam will be placed in position number 4 in Group D. Next ball, please.
Bahrain.
Bahrain Group E winners during the final round of the qualification, and this will be Bahrain's 7th appearance, and they reached the round of 16 in 2019, and they will be in Group E. So Yoshimi-san. Bahrain, position number 4 in Group E. Thank you. We move to the next and final ball from pot 3.
Kyrgyz Republic.
Kyrgyz Republic reached the round of 16 in their debut in the previous edition and are the only team out of the 3 2019 debutants to qualify for the 2023 edition. So that concludes pot 4 and pot 3. And before
Iraq.
Iraq made history in 2007 with a memorable title win, and this edition will be their 10th appearance. They advanced to the round of 16 in 2019. So let's see where they will be placed in Group D.
D3.
So Iraq is in position number 3 in Group D. Right, we move on to the last 2 balls, position 1 in Group C. Okay, next ball, and this is for Group D.
Japan.
Japan are the current record holders with 4 title wins and won the AFC Asian Cup here in Qatar in 2011. And they were runners-up in the previous edition in 2019. And great, they are in Group D, right? Last 2 balls.
Korea Republic.
2 times champions after consecutive victories in 1956 and 1960. Korea Republic are making their 15th appearance, joint most with IR Iran, and they were quarterfinalists in 2019. And they are placed in Group E, and the final ball. Hassan?
Saudi Arabia.
3 times champions in 1984, 1988, and 1996. Saudi Arabia reached the round of 16 in 2019